Good morning, everybody. It's foodie time. Hi, how are y'all doing? I hope you had a great weekend. I got to tell you, it was a crazy weekend for me, but I did manage to watch Usual Suspects Saturday night. Oh my God. Anyway, it was a crazy weekend, but it was a good weekend. Feeling sorry for all the people that are getting snow today. OMG. Hope you guys are going to be safe. Meanwhile, welcome to Foodie Time. And this is a Connect and Grow chat. If you type hashtag grow in our chat, it will show your link and people can go to your channel and check you out. Now, if you came here to see the replay, thank you for coming over to Foodie Time. But be sure and leave a comment in the comments so that we can go over and check you out. It's a good thing. You want to be able to meet new channels and build your community. You know, it's all about hanging out in the YouTube streets. Yes. So anyway, so how are y'all doing this weekend? I mean, it snowed a little bit here. We only had flurries. I'm kind of glad because I really just did not feel like dealing with a whole bunch of snow. I mean, it's just bad, especially as much snow as they're getting in the Northeast. I was thinking about you, Mickey. I know you're in here. I was thinking about you and Josiane, and I'm like, stay in the house, okay? Because it just sounds like it's going to be bad. I have family in New York, and I know my husband's been talking with them, but I haven't really heard what's going on with them. I hope they also stay in the house. Good morning, Scott. How are you doing? Good morning, Foodie Driving and Listening. Welcome in. It's Manic Monday, y'all. We had the usual crazy morning of Monday Madness. And now we are here in the stream talking with y'all. Enfield Road layout in the loft. Hi. How you doing, Lee? Hi, Vicky, listening as working. Welcome in, Lee. Next in is my buddy from the Foodie Squad, Nettie and JT. I got some interesting news, Nettie. I finished my vlog for today, but it is about the Foodie Squad. Can't wait till you guys see it. Been trying to work on a new video. It's been interesting, trying to do that, but you'll see it's something different. Mickey, I was just talking about you. Mickey's Adventures, part of the Food Squad. Happy Monday. Happy Manic Monday, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you are doing okay. Hope the weather is not taking y'all out. Good morning. I'm back. Did not make it yesterday. When I landed, it was snowing hard. Josiane, I was thinking about you. I was like, oh my gosh, she's got to fly back into this area. I'm so glad that you're home and okay. I was thinking about you. I was like, I should send her a message, but no, she's probably got enough going on. I'll wait till she comes in today. Thank you for coming here, sweetie. I appreciate you. Also, I appreciate the purple hearts. Thank you, Mickey's, for the purple hearts. I will take those. And everybody speaking. Here's my buddy from across the bridge, Angie from the Foodie Squad. Hey, y'all, we have snow flurries. I know. I'm so grateful that they're just snow flurries. I got to tell you. There's more to see. Angie is part of the Foodie Squad. There's more to see. Gerald, hey everyone. I saw Gerald in the Usual Suspects Saturday night along with Trisha. Well, Trisha was on the panel. I didn't make it on the panel. Too much was going on Saturday. I was not able to go in. I did see Lori and Trisha and a few other people that come here. Cheryl, of course, was spicing up everything. Although I do blame Lori. Lori is the one who first started down this real big rabbit hole. But she didn't mean to. It was an accident, what she said. She asked Randy, and this was an accident because they were talking about a short that he made that had to do with genital museum that they have up on the East Coast. Well, anyway, Lori made the mistake of saying, how far do you have to go down in the shorts to find this? And that's what started the whole thing because she didn't realize what she had said. And, in that particular chat, you can't say something crazy because they will just roll with it. And that's exactly what happened. After that, it went straight downhill. Willie, Willie, part of the Foodie Squad. Willie, how are you doing this morning? I can't wait till you see the vlog that I made for the Foodie Squad. It comes out about 4:45. I made it so that it comes out right before Bill comes on tonight at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Mine's going to come out about 4:45, and it's only a few minutes long, so it's not going to mess with Bill at all. But hopefully we'll remind you guys, if you see it, to go over and see my buddy Bill at 5. Also, for sure, Ryan will be on today at 11:30 after me. And you guys, did you guys see Ryan's sail away video yesterday? If you have not, or was it yesterday? It might have been Saturday. I lost track of time, y'all. I was just doing too much, but I think it was yesterday. He had a sail away video, and it was so good because it reminded you of being on the balcony, which is why I brought this up, because this is my favorite sleeping place, y'all. I normally fall asleep on the balcony at least once every cruise. I don't know about y'all, but that happens. And here's a hammock. I didn't get much hammock time because my husband also seemed to really enjoy that hammock. Y'all will see when you finally see my Virgin Voyages vlogs. That dude was all in that hammock. He looked like a taco. He really did. He was all in there. But anyway, Nettie, Josiane, just saw your St. Kitts video. Oh man, I haven't seen it yet. No, I want to go there. Yeah, St. Kitts is gorgeous, y'all. Been there, loved it. It's been many years. It was my second to the last Carnival cruise when I went to St. Kitts. Yeah, it was gorgeous. So thank you, Carnival, for that. We left from Puerto Rico. It was a Southern Caribbean cruise. I'll never forget what a great cruise that was. My husband really enjoyed it too. We also went to St. Martin. It was all Southern Caribbean islands, y'all, that cruise. And we went to St. Martin. My husband got the aloe vera massage, of the legs and feet. And on the beach, he was like butter. He was happy. Maybe I should remind him of that every time he says he doesn't want to do any more cruises. I'm just saying, it was a very nice memory. Nettie says, Mickey, I hit the thumbs up, LOL. Thank you for reminding us, Nettie, and thank you for that. And I know that she said that. I probably have already passed it, but there you go. Uh-oh. Hola, ¿cómo está, Vicky? How are you doing? This is my buddy Yoda coming in. Yoda, yes. Oye, ¿cómo va? The stuff I learned from Santana many years ago. But yeah, welcome in, Yoda. Willie is coming in with a candy apple. Foodie. Hi, Willie. Thank you for that. Thank you for the candy apples. Wakeview Travel coming in. Good morning, everyone. 6 days till I'm on the Carnival Firenze. 6 days. And our buddy Amy is now on her first Virgin voyage. I cannot wait to see that. Girl got new dresses. She was modeling dresses for us, because she's lost a whole bunch of weight. So she went out and bought new dresses. She looked really cute. I was so happy for her. She was so excited, y'all. I hope she's doing good. But yeah, Wakeview, 6 days. So this is your last week hanging out with us until you get on the Firenze. I hope you have a great time. That sounds so exciting. I'm so jealous. I don't have another cruise until May. That's not that far away. It's actually, we're leaving on Derby Day, so it's really close. It's the beginning of May. So I keep thinking about that. There's a whole bunch of cruises coming up, like the April cruise, where all the creators that are going on the Oceans cruise, that is Aruba, ABCs, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao cruise. That's coming up April 11th. And I know Chet is getting more and more excited because that's going to be a great cruise. And I think Denise and Ron and a few other people in the community, they're going as well. So here we go. I'm going to put up that banner for y'all so you can kind of get an idea. Some of the stuff that's coming up. No, I haven't taken yours off yet, Ryan. That's kind of funny. Scotty J's got one coming up on March 15th on the Carnival Magic. And there is the April 11th cruise, Ocean to Oceans Travel Aruba cruise, April 11th. And there's a lot of creators on that cruise. Eddie Lugo Studios got one coming up in June. I tell you, it's going to be a busy cruise a couple of years. The 2026 and 2027 have a lot of group cruises. And I heard Trisha talking today about setting up a group cruise for some girls on the 2028. And that would be awesome, Trisha, because I haven't even started a 2028 banner. Nobody has told me about any group cruises for 2028 yet. So I'm just waiting. I'm dying to start a new banner. Let me know. Anyway, so back to the conversation here. Like I said, everybody's speaking to each other, and I note that Willie is speaking to everybody. Hi, Floaty. Hi, hon. Nettie's saying, Willie, don't talk about me, but I was lurking during your 80s play session this weekend. Good morning. Yeah, I was there for the 80s play session too. He had a lot of 80s music going, and I don't know what it is about 80s music, but it always seems to draw me in. So there you go. But Yoda says the right time for Foodie Time is all the time. Thank you, Yoda. I agree. I really do agree. I do. Oh, look who's here. It's Ron. I just talked you up. I was talking about the April 11th cruise coming up. Are you getting excited? I know you are. Trisha, welcome in. How are you doing, Trisha? Trisha did mention a group cruise, girl. Let me know as soon as you have some details. We will definitely put it out there and tell everybody. And I heard you say you're going on the Unhinged. I'm so excited. That means I'll get to meet you, which is so funny because when I met her originally, it was because I went to her channel. I think I went to your channel because of the Desert Degens. She's also a casino person too, and I think that's why I went to your channel. I couldn't tell you honestly, but when I met her, then she came over here, and we have been so excited ever since to have you here, sweetie. You and Cheryl have really just hopped in, and I just love it that you guys are on all of the streams now. So that's one of the great things about meeting other channels. When you see another channel and it looks like an interesting channel and the people seem like they might be a good fit in our community, for goodness sakes, please do say hello, introduce yourself, and hopefully they'll come over and hang out with us. Yes, so we are so happy that you did that. And like I said, you've been a blessing. You and Gerald both have been a blessing, so thank you guys for coming. And Wakefeed Travel too. I think we met in a similar manner. I can't remember exactly how we met, Wakeview Travel, but I'm glad you were here as well. Mickey's Adventures worked last night. It was through making home. It was tough. Okay, tough making it home with the snow. It is still snowing, girl. From what I heard, it's going to be snowing for a while. Whew. I'm not a snow person, y'all. Wakeview, yay, good for you. I know he's going to have a great time. Can't wait to see it because I know he's going to show some casino stuff. No. No, I am becoming obsessed with cruise casinos because I have realized that they're not all alike. I mean, there's some of them. The one I'm going to in May on the Utopia of the Seas is the largest casino in sea, I think. Yeah. How the heck am I going to do that casino tour? I looked at it and I was just like, that's going to be a lot. But I do have intentions, motivation to get all them casinos out there on the, I want everybody to be able to look at the casino before you go on the ship, because it just really makes a difference to have a game plan and see what's going on that particular cruise as to what to do. So, it always helps to see what the casino looks like. Also, it helps you decide what cruise you want to take. If you see a casino you like, hey, you may go on and sign up for that cruise. So, yeah, I'm all about it now. Yeah. So expect that there's going to be a casino cruise or two tour of the Utopia of the Seas. I think it is the biggest one, and it is huge. So, I mean, it's in parts. There's different parts of it. So I think they're building the biggest one on the Legend. I hear it's going to be a double-decker. That intrigues me. Like, I don't even want to get on the Legend. Legend sounds like it's going to be too big to me, but I do want to see the casino. So there you go. I know one thing. Jorge ain't going to want to go because he did not like the Icon as much as he likes the rest of the royal ships. So I can hear him now, but I'll still try and get on there, y'all. I'm gonna try somehow, some way to get on there. Yeah, yeah, we'll see what happens. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Manic Monday, whatever you want to call it, day. It's just another Manic Monday, and I definitely wish it was Sunday. But Sundays are cool as long as you have a game plan. I did a lot of stuff yesterday. I mean, I was everywhere yesterday, so I did get a lot done. I don't know about y'all. When you have a productive weekend, you can't complain about a productive weekend because even though you may have not gotten all the rest, although, yeah, I fell asleep like 3 times on Ryan will tell you his sailaway was so much like a balcony for me. I fell asleep. That's where I was going with that story. I fell asleep 3 times and I totally missed the vista going by. I can watch the replay, but who wants to bet that I will not stay awake? I was just like, come on now. How did I miss it? Although in my head, I think I heard the horn go off. I don't know if that was me or if that really happened, but I heard a ship horn, but in my brain it was like I was on the ship. Y'all know, I was on the ship on the balcony and the horn went off, which is not an unusual thing to happen. So I don't know. But I meant to ask Ryan, did the horn go off or did I just dream that? I don't even know. More to see says, I'm working too, Trisha. Snowed in here in Jersey. That's right. You're in Jersey too, girl. You and Josie Ann and whew, yeah. I tell you what. Hey, there's Danny, the super mod. There she is. Danny coming in. Hey, Danny. I heard about what you said about your biopsy and everything. Girl, I'm so glad you are doing good. I mean, oh my gosh. Was thinking about you too, sweetie. My daughter got a biopsy on Wednesday, my second daughter. And of course, you don't get those results back for a couple weeks. So we're just kind of holding our breath. Meanwhile, yeah, my son-in-law is going back into surgery again for his cancer situation. Yeah, it's been rough here, y'all. I'm going to tell you, I don't understand how all of my kids and their significant others are going through so much stuff. It is just crazy. At my age, you would think it would be me, knock on wood, that's going through all the stuff. But, I'm very touchy about stuff now. I mean, I still eat way too much. Yeah. I still have a diabetic situation going on. That is my biggest problem. But you already knew that. It's in the title name, y'all. That's all I can say. But I'm doing a lot better than I have been doing, knock on wood, in years. So I don't know what to say to them. I've been trying to get them to eat better and take vitamins and everything. Morticia says it was hysterical. She's talking about Usual Suspects. It was just totally uncut. Blame Lori, LOL. I really do. But she didn't do it purposely. She didn't even know what she said. The rest of us heard what she said, and we were like, I mean, it was the way she said it was like, Randy, how far down in these shorts do I have to go? And then we just couldn't stop laughing. But yeah, Lori is crazy. But yeah, I love Lori. Me and Lori talk about her. Yeah, when you get a chance, ask Lori about her casino experience with Larry. Y'all ain't gonna believe what happened to them. If you know anything about casinos or slot machines, then you know that the grand is what everybody wants. It's the big win. It's that big number at the top that's going across that says grand. Ask Lori what happened to Larry on their cruise on the Grandiosa. I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? She told me this story. No, she didn't even tell me the story. She sent me the freaking picture. And I was sitting there looking at the picture and I was half asleep. I was looking at the picture and go, does that say, what is that? Zeros and a comma? And I was like, are you kidding me right now? But yeah, y'all got to get Lori to tell you this story. Since she doesn't do vlogs, which Could you do one vlog, Lori? When somebody wins money, could you do one vlog just showing that? I mean, it could have been a short. You could make it into a short. It doesn't have to be a long vlog. Lori's not a content creator. She says just too much. Yeah, but she does go on TikTok. So maybe maybe she'll show it on TikTok. I don't know. Lori is crazy. Yes, she is. I love Lori though. No snow here in northern Georgia, just cold 21 degrees. Y'all, I didn't even check. Where's my phone? I didn't even check to see what the temperature is here because I'm just excited that it's 24 degrees here. 25 degrees, excuse me. The high is going to be 32 degrees. And it's still snowing, but it's flurries. So I'm glad about that. But 21 is just, no. We're supposed to be getting warmer weather, though. So I'm not mad about it. Blame Danny for sure. I mean, blame Lori. I'm sorry, Danny. I don't know if Bill is on tonight. What? Okay, I don't see a thumbnail for Bill. He's on a cruise. Is he still on a cruise? He was on a cruise last week. How long is his cruise? You know, if he's on a cruise, he's in the area of Mexico where they're not supposed to be going. He's on the West Coast. I hope he's not on a cruise. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe he is on a cruise. But yeah, Bill was doing the Mexican Riviera. So, dude, please be careful out there. I did not know that it was a long cruise. I thought it was a 7-day cruise. Oh my gosh. Good to hear, Nettie. Yes. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Get this particular one out into the atmosphere. Oh, how are we doing? Last I looked, we were in the 300s. I haven't looked at the promotion we did on one of the lives. I think it was in the 300 views. I mean, that's the most views I've ever gotten on a live for sure. And I only put $10 on the promotion, y'all. So it was an experiment to see how it would affect us. I don't know if it's affecting us. It's not affecting my subscriptions or anything. I mean, I'm getting subscriptions, but I normally get 1 to 3 subscriptions a day anyway. So I mean, you know, it's in its normal realm. I don't think it's affecting the subscriptions. So I don't know what to tell y'all, but here's what I'll do. I'll try and put an end on that one, and maybe I'll try a different live, or maybe something different. I'm putting out a vlog today about the Foodie Squad. Maybe I should put it on that promotion. Promote y'all. Yeah, because y'all are on that video, so I could promote y'all. But I think that one I didn't put the names in there. Or did I put the names in there? Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see, all of us today, and see what happens. But that would be a great thing to promote now that I think about it, because y'all are all in there. I might do it, y'all. We'll think about that and check that out later, because you know, hey, it's a short video. It's only like 3 minutes long, and it's got all of y'all on it. That might be a really good test for our promotions. I mean, you know. Why not? Yeah, why not? Why not give it a shot? We've been talking about promotions on our Winning Wednesdays and just about any other time that it comes up, of course, you know. So there you go. But some people have negative thoughts about the promotion. Some people have positive thoughts. It goes both ways. I'm going to say it all depends, you know. I think that it all depends on what you want on your channel. If you want a whole bunch of subscriptions and maybe not as much money, I don't know how it affects. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, except for the live talk. But if it does help get more money, I might try it. I mean, I'm not really that concerned about the money, but you know, it is nice to have for some casino change. I'm just saying. Or traveling funds. That would be a good thing. I mean, you know, I can't say now monetization wise, y'all, I can't say I'm doing bad. I can't say I'm doing well, but I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm getting a check. I'm not mad, but I I think that the whole advertisement thing really kind of slows you down a little bit because people who have to see ads. If you don't have premium and you see ad, I think people kind of skip those ads. So when you skip an ad, I think you don't get paid, right? I don't really know, but I don't think you get money for that particular ad since it was skipped. And maybe people are skipping my ads, but I am getting a check every month. So I'm not mad. I'm just I'm just laughing about it, because I don't know how promotions would affect that anyway. I've been trying to find out that information, from the people that have been using promotions. But like I said, I've also been hearing some negative things too. So part of it is just like, okay, I don't want to ruin the channel. It's been through a lot anyway because of the shorts. So, and not that shorts are a bad thing. The shorts are paying money. I'm getting money from shorts, y'all, and I'm not mad at that. But I do think that you have to be careful about what you do on your channel as to how it affects your audience and other things, right? More C says, our next cruise is May as well. Really, is it beginning or May or end of May? Are you guys going to be gone while I am gone? Or are you going to be here? Travel Cake Trip says, good morning to you, Vicky, and everyone in the chat. Love the Virgin Voyages balcony pic. Love that balcony, y'all. But anyway, memories sung to the tune of Barbara Streisand. Memories like the... Yeah. Good memories. I really do love balconies. Y'all know that, though, because they're in almost all of my videos. Vicky, working and lurking. Ryan, talked you up. Ryan's definitely coming on at 11:30 with the Fish Tank Live. Be sure and check him out. But yeah, Ryan, yeah, we're still talking about the promotions thing because, like I said, some people are using them. Some are like, I used it and I regretted it. Some people I used it and I thought it was great. I mean, I got a question for you, Ryan. I know we've asked 1,000 questions of Ryan. If you didn't see Friday's Friends and Family on here last week, you got to watch the replay and our conversation with Ryan about Virgin and also promotions. And I do believe you may have said that promotions do not affect your monetization. You will not get more money. But I think if you can bring more people to your channel that stay, it will affect your monetization. That's what I think. Now, I could be wrong about that. Like I said, I've been too chicken to do it. So I'm just speculating at this point. But it would be kind of cool. I've seen a lot of people that I know in this community that have used promotions that have really blown up. Eddie's at like 30,000 something. And Ryan has got quite a few too. I don't know how many thousands you have, but I know you have thousands of subscriptions. Now, my question would be, how many people are, like he said, you may get thousands of subs from people coming to your channel, but if they're not watching your stuff, like maybe only 100 people out of thousands of new subs, well, that's kind of a bummer, right? Because everything is kind of inflated. Then you see a lot of views and stuff, but you're not really getting the watch time and monetization that you were expecting. But, more monetization and more watch time is not a bad thing. So it's got that other side too. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm coming down some here because everybody's speaking to each other and I don't want to get too far behind. Travel Cake Trips. Yes, we be tripping. Trisha says, I cruise out March 7th on Carnival Mardi Gras. Cool. And Ron's saying, cannot wait for April cruise. Yeah, all of y'all got cruises coming up. I love it. And Nettie says, Kathy, I dug your video about your room upgrade. I haven't seen that one yet. I need to watch that one. I think I saw the one. Nice gifts. Oh, I didn't see that one. Look, I'm going to have to go back and check out more of your videos. Kathy's been putting out a lot of material. Go, girl. She can really do those vlogs, y'all. Kathy does great vlogs. I love it. Her and Nettie and Josie Ann and all of y'all. Look, all of y'all. All of you cruise content people. I make it sound like I don't do cruise content. But all of you people putting out cruise content, kudos to y'all. More to see says, I was too netty, LOL. Willie always playing the best. Willie just jams, okay? You never know what to expect when you go to Willie's channel. Willie will be live too, by the way, after this. I promise you, he will be playing the hits. Look, I just predicted for you what you'll be playing, Willie. Some days he's playing the hits. How about some Fleetwood Mac and some Earth, Wind and Fire today? Okay. Look, he's like, I'm on it, Vicky. Yeah, I do like the popular stuff. I don't know. Sometimes he plays the B-sides, and that's okay. I mean, you know what? I'm down for that too. Sometimes it's just good to have background with music going on. I like to play him on my dining room television. That way I can hear it, all day without my husband changing the channel, because he'll come in and change my big screen in a second, y'all. Trisha said, "Sell the summer, fall, winter 2028 itineraries aren't available yet." Man. I didn't even realize that. I haven't looked for one in 2028 yet. I'll get something set up when they are out. Girl, Port Canaveral. We have talked about this. I've been talking about the same thing. I was talking about making a group for the 2028, but I'm going to tell you, girl, if you want to do it, go for it, because I'll tell y'all 1,000 times, it's not my thing making groups, but I am all for promoting them. Let's put it on the 2027 banners, okay? Show y'all some of the group cruises that are going on in 2027. But yeah, all for promoting them, not much for doing them. So, but I would like for somebody to come up with a group cruise for 2028 so we can all get our planning hats on and try and plan another group cruise. Wakeview Travel says, we are excited to see some different views other than the Caribbean. We have never been on the West Coast cruise before. Oh, you're going to the West Coast. Okay. Well, hopefully soon they'll have that Mexico thing straightened out. I don't know if you're going to Mexico. I assume you are, because there ain't nothing much else on the West Coast besides Seattle, California. Yeah, we might be going to Seattle next year. Hey, if you're on here, Kiki, he hasn't said no. I love it. I love it. I hope that we go. We may be going to Alaska next year, y'all, for our 30th anniversary, or we may be going to Italy. It could go either way, actually, at this point. He hasn't said anything, but I would like to go to Italy. I would like to go to Alaska. So I'm good with either way, and I would love to travel with Team Reese and Charvon and them. Oh, yeah, it would be so much fun. Ron says, we're excited to see some different views. Okay, yeah. I've read that. And you know what? You're right. It is beautiful. You're going to love it. Even if you start in California, California has beautiful views. Going out of California, yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. I was just kind of stunned when we did our Navigator of the Seas cruise. I couldn't believe how beautiful everything was around us. I had never really thought about the fact that California has coasts that have cliffs, they have mountains, they have beach, they have seals, they have surfing areas, all kinds of great water. So the Fam Adventures, yes, that's why we wanted to do the ABC cruise. You're going to love Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. You're going to be probably like Curacao the best, I'm guessing. Watch. Be sure to go to Mambo Beach if y'all can. Yeah, I had a good old time at Mambo Beach. Yes, indeed. In Curacao. But Curacao is fun no matter what you do. It's a lot of different stuff there that you can do. Aruba's cool too. I mean, there's a free trolley and there's free ride out there. Be sure and get on the free ride to Aruba. Down to the city so that you can get on the free trolley and ride around the city. I've got a video of that on my channel about us riding around in Aruba. It's the Harmony of the Seas video. So if you want to get a quick look at that, Ron, I would totally advise that, because I have some Aruba and some Curacao in there. No Bonaire. I'm sorry. I was on a big ship. It wasn't going to be going to Bonaire. But so that's kind of cool that you guys are able to go to Bonaire. The Family Adventure says, we also will be traveling up your way in 2 weeks to Helen. Oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all are going to Helen. I won't be there. Unfortunately, I have nobody to drive with me. Good morning, everyone. Cruising Capers. How are you doing? How are you been? You guys haven't seen y'all for a minute. I know that you are also planning to go on the Unhinged cruise. Can't wait to see you guys again. That thing is coming up, y'all. It's a year away, or less than a year now away. It's going to sneak up on us. It really is. Good morning. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl. Yeah, what about that last Saturday night? Y'all are, oh my gosh, y'all so bad. Whoop, whoop. Helen can't wait to see most of the people in Helen. Danny's going to Helen. She now lives closer to Helen, so she's going to be there. Anfield says, hi, everyone in chat. I miss Lee. It is really hard to get everybody. I know. I can tell you this because I'm trying to go through it now. Sure. Everybody's speaking to each other. We love Helen. We usually ride our motorcycles up there. Now, see, that's something I did not know. It will have to warm up a bit before my wife will be ready for that. Oh, yeah. Psh, yes, I agree. That is not something you want to do when it's cold. Carol, part of the Foodie Squad. Carol, hi, happy Monday. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Willie says, what makes it a good casino for you? Lots and lots of slots. We'll make a video. Lots and lots of slots. I like a casino that has many choices in it. You know, I don't do the table games anymore. Y'all know why. But I don't do the table games anymore. But I do love lots of slots. So, you know, what makes it a good casino? Lots of slots. Hey, that's a shirt. If Amy was here, she'd go, that's a shirt. Put that quote down. Oh, man, I tell you what. Yeah, I understand not wanting to ride on a motorcycle in cold weather. It just doesn't sound like a good thing. Prayers all around. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. We're supposed to have results Thursday, but he canceled the appointment because his wife had a baby. Hey, that's a reason to cancel appointment. So we got the results this morning. Okay, girl. Well, you know, I'm just glad to hear it. I'm so glad that you are doing okay. Praying for your family, Vicki. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. Sending prayers. We need them, girl. It's been crazy. Okay. It's just been. And so Wednesday, my son-in-law has a surgery in the morning, I believe, but I will be here and I will be keeping an eye on things because I may have to jet all the way up to Westfield, which is 2.5 hours away to the hospital if something goes south. So, yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen Wednesday, but I do know that he is going to be having the surgery. So, okay. Danny says, I just have to go back every 3 months from them to check on it. That's good. Yeah. You definitely want to keep an eye on that for sure. Okay. Prayers. Thank you, sweetie. Mickey saying member for 6 months. You got the open bar. Y'all are all still looking at that badge going, is that what that is? It's the open bar. Drinks are on me. Now, some of those are mocktails because some of y'all don't drink, okay? But that is the open bar emoji or open bar badge, meaning that you guys have hit the high times, the days when I start saying, hey, have a drink on me. Y'all are like, okay, you're right, Vicky, sure, whatever. But anyway, that calls for a little celebration. Yes, indeed. Open bar, y'all. Yeah, I was wondering too, because look, everybody kept saying, we don't know what this badge is. And I was sitting there thinking about it, because I had made a badge that was a steak. I think I made a ribeye steak, one of the badges. That might be the next badge. I don't really know. But I forgot about the open bar one. So when I opened it up and saw it, I was like, it's the open bar, drinks on me. How crazy, right? Danny says, I'm just glad the procedures is done and over with so I can enjoy my vacations, girl. Living life, live life. Live. Yes, girl. Danny, I like that about you. You're determined to live your life. She's going to Switzerland, y'all. I mean, that's great. That's exactly how you want to do it. Okay. Dadgum Vicky, I'm praying for you and yours. I know. Thank you. It's always something, y'all. Thank you, Wakeview. I appreciate that. Uh, and Cheryl, I'm pretty. Aw, thank you. I don't see it, but Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I've got on my sparkly shirt today, though. I bought this sweater. It was on sale for half price, y'all. It was a sweater ad, and y'all will appreciate this styling company. Those of y'all who like to shop will know. Half price styling company sweater. It is a V-neck, which is my favorite thing. I saw this thing and I was like really happy. I was like, it's warm, it's sparkly. I'm all about it, y'all. 72 and sunny today. Willie is out there in Arizona with, my buddy Scott and Randy out in the warm air. I don't know. There's no thumbnail for Bill, but he's on with Paul, travels with PMB. Does anybody know how long he was on the Quantum of the Seas? I saw the video of him on the Quantum of the Seas. I could have swore I heard him say that he was going to be on today. But you know what? Yeah, I could be wrong. Something could have happened, anything. Willie, lucky you, we are snowed in. Gerald, y'all snowed in for a minute. I hope you got plenty of supplies. That's all I can say. I checked Bill's last stream and he was in port 4 days ago. Yeah, he was in port last week. He did a live where he was standing out watching people get on the ship. It was kind of funny because he was like, I'm not getting in this line. And then he was like, okay, maybe I'll get in this line. And then next thing we know, he was gone. But we still don't think he got in that line because that line was long. He waited till it got down a little bit. Carol says, Bill posted about maybe not getting off in Mexico. So it sounds like he's still on the cruise. Oh my gosh. The unrest is pretty far from the ports from what I hear. It always is. I mean, usually they're not that concerned about being around the ports. It's usually happening in the urban areas, of course. It seems like all the drama happens in urban areas. But yeah. And, urban areas of Mexico, I don't know how you would define the urban areas. I guess just say it's where the most of the population is. So that's usually, and sometimes the beaches, oddly enough. Now, if you're at an all-inclusive in Mexico, that ain't a good idea. Stuff happens on the beaches there. People get shot. I'm just gonna say that's one of the things I'm always worried of when I go on an all-inclusive is where are you located at, and is it in the middle of craziness? 616 views now on your promotion. Wow, something happened over the weekend, Willie. That's crazy. Okay. When we started out that promotion, what day was that? Was it Wednesday? We started out that promotion at 85 and now it's 616 views. That goes to prove that you can get views on anything, y'all, because 85 to 616, that's a huge growth. Okay. Obviously, they're not watching it. Because if they'd watch it, they know that you guys are in there. So I'm going to have to do something else here. Yeah, I got to have to come up with another plan, Willie. You know me. I'm going to come up with another plan. I wish I got 1 to 3 a day. I'm not mad. I finally picked up some momentum. I was having some crazy stuff for a while. One of the videos took off, then all of the subscriptions went up. And for a while, I was scared that the people that came in on the subscription, on the shorts, on the shorts, would not be watching the longs. But I guess because the shorts are about cruises, they stayed. And they've been watching. So I'm not mad. I was watching Tuber Chat yesterday, and one of the things Tuber Chat was talking, Ryan can attest to this, he was talking about that very thing. When is it a good time to have shorts on your channel? How will it affect your long videos? If the shorts are related to your long videos, it will boost your videos. Obviously, the short feed is very fast. The shorts have a relate this to a video spot in the middle of it that will relate it to whatever you say to go to. I mean, if they click on it, and if they're watching a video about cruising, chances are they're going to want to see your cruising video. So why not do that, right? So I think that short, even though the short that blew up was me dancing with my husband, well, not even dancing. We weren't even really dancing. We were standing out on the white party on an MSC cruise, and they were playing this song, and my son-in-law, the one that's going in surgery Wednesday, thought it was a good idea to record the reaction my husband and I were having to this song that is, a younger song. It's a rap song called something that I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, the one that says Superman, yeah, that one. We were reacting to that, and my husband was doing like a little jig thing, kind of not his salsa or anything. And that particular video, it went kind of viral. I mean, not viral. I mean, it's up to like 81,000 views or something like that. People like to make fun of seniors. That's all it is. But that particular video brought in a lot of subs. And some of those subs I know were young people that probably don't care about cruises, but a lot of people came in because they recognized the white party. So those people have been watching my MSC on my analytics. I got to post some MSC videos, y'all, because on my analytics, my MSC videos are doing better than they were before that short. So I think that's kind of proof that some shorts will affect your he said that on Tuber Chat. Some shorts will affect your longs because they're related to your longs. And even YouTube Kathy will tell you, YouTube sent me a hint about this. They sent me a highlight short to do that they took out of our live that we did. They made a little highlight reel out of it to go in the shorts. And I didn't realize at the time, but then I thought about it. I said, they're trying to tell me something. May 17th. Okay, so you're in the middle of the month. Okay, cool. Together we travel. Will, hello, everyone. How are you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Up here talking about how YouTube affects us, it's funny. It's always a guess as to what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes you can release a short and it's a good short, but for some reason it total bombs. And that has to do with timing. So I've got one right now, y'all, that I'm going to re-release because the other day I released the salsa one. When I first released it, it got 252 views. I deleted it and re-released it, and now it's got 1,500 views. I'm just saying. What the heck? So that's when you got to question what is going on with that. So now I wish I had wrote down what time I released it and what day, so I would have an idea of what was going on. But Amy, Amy's other resilient lady, cruising and lurking. Vicky, I think I found you a 3-reel 9-line electronic machine on the resilient lady. Is it 25 cents? Because girl, I'm cheap, okay? If it's 9-line, it better be 25 cents. Girl, but yeah, be sure and record that. I know you are, but anyway, part of the foodie squad, my buddy Amy. What dress do you have on today? See, this is the what day is this? You left on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is the 3rd night. So this is Scarlet Lady night. I mean, Scarlet night. I think this is Scarlet night. I don't know, girl, but I hope you're having a good time. Thank you for coming in. And oh yeah, I want to see a picture of that. Just posted, said this is for Vicky to let her know that this keep hope alive. You can probably still play on Virgin as long as you're not on the Scarlet Lady, because y'all, there were no 3 reels that I liked on the Scarlet Lady. I'm just saying I should do a video. I hate to do it though. Y'all may have not noticed this about me, but I don't like to talk about negative stuff like that. But I do want to warn people, if you are into three reels and stuff like that, there's no dancing drums, there's no Phoenix Link, there's no Mo Mummy on Scarlet Lady. Yeah. So don't do it. If you're on there for a cruise, go to the Resilient Lady. Sounds like Amy's having more fun. She went on the Resilient Lady um, free because she did a status match for her casino offer. Y'all need to see that video, okay? If you have status match for casino, you need to see that. She got a free, let me say that again. She got a free cruise because of a status match of her casino offer. Her casino offer. Yeah. So, and MSC will do that too, by the way. I haven't tried it with them yet because I figured 400 points, they probably would just laugh at me. But, who knows what'll happen on the Utopia? I may get crazy. I may spend a lot of money. I don't know. I might do something crazy. And then when that happens, I might just try to go on a status match because MSC has a status match too on their casino page. You can get some free cruises, y'all, if you have offers already. Just saying. Ryan, 16,871 subs. Dude. Last 28 days, 2,000 watch hours, which is up 241 hours from last year. Some more are staying. Oh, that is so nice. I'm so happy for you. Some more are staying, at least for me, and coming back. It's a win. It's a win. We'll talk about that on Winning Wednesday when we come in Wednesday because we have, we talk about people who are winning. So I got to put Ryan down on my Wednesday for winning. Ryan is winning. Yeah. Okay. Because that's pretty crazy right there. Yeah. 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 But you guys, like I said, we interviewed him Friday and that was so much fun. If you guys have not seen that replay, that was so much fun. So I totally enjoyed it. We talked about Virgin Voyage, we talked about promotions. We just giggled because, I love talking with Ryan. Ryan, when I come to Tampa, fair warning, I am going to stop by and see you and Mel. Okay, we'll have to get together somewhere somehow, and I'm over there. Every once in a while, I go to Tampa. I tend to go to Orlando. My kids and I go to Orlando usually once every 2 years. And I think this is oddly enough the year that we go to Orlando. So I may be over there. I may roll over to Tampa to see y'all. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Hashtag grow. Thank you, Trisha. Hashtag grow. Y'all know how to do this. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, yeah. In the Stone. On Royal Caribbean, the band plays In the Stone. I love that their orchestra band loves to play that song. So they always play that song. I've got a book club at Sea Group Cruise in 2027 if anyone is interested. Book club. Okay. That's interesting. I've not ever been to a book club on a cruise before, so I got to say that's deep. Nettie says we are doing Italy-ish cruise in July. If we go to Italy, we are not taking a cruise. The only way I'm going to get Jorge to Italy is if we do not get on a ship, because he pretty much said to me he wants to do more destinations without a ship. Thank you very much. He wants to be there. So we may be flying into Italy and just doing Italy. And I'm not mad at it. I've always wanted to go to Italy. So, hanging out there for a few days would be so much fun. Mickey says, I had an awesome time at Mambo Beach. Me too. I had a good old time. I got tipsy. I had a Curacao drink in Curacao. I was pretty happy, y'all. Can't wait for Helen. Then after Helen ends Sunday, we leave that Wednesday after Helen for Switzerland. Girl, I know you're going to take lots of pictures, right? I know you're not a content creator, but I really do think you need to post them pictures, girl. Amy says, I had some old lady knock me out of a seat last night. I went to sit down and she literally scooted over and pushed me right off the chair. Girl. What? Okay, I got so many questions right now. What slot machine was that? So I will know. Look, I wish somebody would try to push me off the seat. No, I can see now I get kicked off Virgin forever. But yeah, that is crazy. Oh, define old. Was she older than me? Okay. Anyway, Cruise and Capers doing great, packing for our cruise this Thursday for a quick getaway on the Elation. That sounds like you are guys are out of here, okay? Thursday. So you've literally just got a couple more days packing for your cruise. I'm glad to hear that you're packing earlier than I did on my last. Well, that's not true. I did finally get around to packing most of it. I keep my stuff in packing cubes, okay? I never take it out if I don't use it. I have no use for bathing suits the rest of the year. So they stay in the packing cube if I have not worn them yet, and I pack like 4 bathing suits. So there are still 2 bathing suits in my packing cubes because I don't even think, yeah, I wore a bathing suit to Bimini and I wore a bathing suit with the intention of getting into the whirlpool, which was full. And it was cold. And Jorge kept saying to me, you really want to get in a whirlpool, but then you got to get out. It's going to be cold. And I kept thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I want to get in the whirlpool, but I don't really want to get out of the whirlpool. I can't stay in there forever, y'all. Cruise and Capers, you have a good old time, okay? A quick getaway, always a good thing. Never a bad thing to get on a quick getaway. I love those getaways myself. If you seek Amy K, this was in the casino. I guess she was switching machines, but she didn't even say a word. Just shoved me right on over. Angie says, that was rude, Amy. I'm sorry that happened. Girl, that was just crazy. I don't know. People are losing their minds these days. People are just getting so rude and so crazy. See, that's the kind of stuff that starts fights on Carnival. And I understand. You can start a casino fight. Oh, yeah, it can happen. You can do it in Vegas, too. I've seen some stuff. Yeah, in Vegas, we were at the New York, and we left New York, and right after we left New York, there was a actual shooting in New York. I think that was 2007. I want to say, yeah, shooting. And the bad news is my kids were with us and they were still hanging out somewhere. They wanted to get on the roller coaster or whatever, but fortunately they were not in there when that happened. But it's not safe. People get crazy everywhere. It's not safe anywhere. So even though Mexico's got a cartel shooting up people like the Wild West right now, even though that's going on in the United States, anything can happen on a cruise ship. Anything can happen. Do not let your guard down because people are crazy these days. Cruising Capers, that was a fun little ship for us. Yes, indeed. Everybody likes a quick getaway, and Elation is always leaving out of Jacksonville. So if you need a quick little getaway, that was my last Carnival cruise. For the longest time, I thought it was our Southern Caribbean cruise was the last cruise, but no, we actually took a cruise out of Jacksonville on the Elation. I found it in the Carnival stuff, 2013. Did not know that. My favorite casino is the Hilton North Lake Tahoe. Dude, that sounds nice. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I have never been to Lake Tahoe. I know you're close to it. Closer to it. Let me put it that way. Ron, yes, and close to home for us. This is our 3rd cruise on Elation. Wow, didn't know that, Bernice. Okay. Morning, all. Look, it's Will G, part of the Foodie Squad. Will. Yep. And for my big day, my birthday is March 28th, I asked for my gift to go to Chicago this summer to see Big Brother and sis-in-law and her family. Cool. I can't wait to see what happens with that because you'll be in our territory. You will be down the road from Nettie. See, I'm about 5 hours away. I don't know. Let us know, Danny, when you go. Will G, rocking and rolling in the Atlantic. Ooh, I forgot you're on a ship this week. Man, rocking and rolling. Yeah, the weather has been not so friendly this winter, okay? Usually you can get away with a cruise in February. This year, telling what's liable to happen. You're either on the west end ducking bullets, or you're on the east side, getting going through weather craziness. So the weather is not good on the east side right now. Yeah. So right now I'm glad to be in the middle. Usually we get hit by just about everything, but this time it kind of missed us. We're only getting snow flurries. So whatever. It's after 11, but I'm only on 1043, y'all. Will, what cruise are you on, Will? Don and Gary, welcome back. Hi. Good morning. It's 40 and sunny here in Orlando. Crazy love. Oh my gosh, Orlando. You guys are having cold weather for Orlando, but still it's not as bad as it is here. We have 25. And I'm in Kentucky, girl. Together we travel. I'm sure it is, Will. It is probably pretty crazy in the Atlantic right now. Can we say good vibes for sis-in-law and big brother that they got his apartment house? This will be their second place. They put an offer on the last one they wanted. They didn't get it. Well, I'm going to say good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Hoping they get it. It's hard sometimes getting a place. I know how that goes. We moved around a lot. And, we got houses, and then we thought we were moving to Florida and we didn't do it. And then we ended up having to find this house, but we lucked into this house. It is a nice little house. I mean, it's right for us right now in this period of our lives. Carol says, according to shipmate, Bill's cruise is a 6-day cruise. He should be in Ensenada today, and debarkation is tomorrow. Okay. He may still come on at 5 o'clock. He just hasn't put up a thumbnail. Just saying. He may still come on. In any case, my vlog will drop at 4:45. It's not a premiere because it's too short. By the time people got in there, they'd be back out again. It's about the Foodie Squad. So there you go. So Carol, thank you for that information, girl. Hashtag grow. Thank you. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks, Kathy. They're looking somewhere to go. They want to get out, and the current one to get a bigger space because they both work from home. I guess they're on top of each other. Yep, probably so. Okay, everybody's still speaking. Carol says, I agree, Vicky. My MSC videos are better than any of my videos. People are curious, especially Carnival people. I'm telling y'all, Carnival people looking at MSC like, maybe I should try that. And their casino program, as my buddy Lori will tell you, is pretty good. I guess I made it in for the after party, LOL. Oh, there you see, she said it. Gotta do it now. Yes, indeedy. You do need to drop that short. And I've been trying to get Lori to drop a short too, or at least a picture. Post a picture, girl. Just go to post the picture that you sent me. Yeah, interesting. I'm going to tell you, people are going to make a comment about that. They're going to be asking you 1,000 questions, but yeah, post that picture under post on your channel. We'll go look at it. Good reminder. I need to make a short about my casino win yesterday. Congratulations. Should I have you on Winning Wednesday too? Amy got a casino win. Checking for her short. Hey, a win is a win. I don't care how big the win is. When I won $300 on MSC, ask everybody. I was telling everybody. I was just so excited to win in a casino on a cruise ship. Yeah. It was 90 cents a play for 90 cents a play for 9 lines. That's expensive, girlfriend. Doesn't do the I'm not even going to ask. Lori, that's how I was on this last cruise. Free, deposit only, and was returned in casino cash. Huh. That's not bad. I mean, this last cruise, the MSC cruise, was a free MSC match for you. They will match you. I told one of my clients, I said, I love having you in as a client, but here you are, a Diamond or whatever, and Caesars. Why on earth are you not getting a casino match? Now I know I will lose him as a client as soon as he goes on his first cruise. He's never been on a cruise. So as soon as he gets his cruise from a casino, it will be over. He will move on to other stuff. But, like I said, I don't do this for the money. I'm a travel agent because I love being a travel agent. So I told him, because he said that, he says, aren't you afraid of losing me as a customer? I said, yeah, I will be excited for you when you win. That's how I feel. Good morning, Crazy Hot Lori. Crazy Hot Mess Lori. Lori, you started some mess Saturday night and didn't even mean to do it. Did you have fun on your cruise, Lori? You wait till you see that picture. She had a free cruise plus. You might as well just call that a winning cruise, because M2S. Oh, more to see. I get it. Hashtag grow. We want to do Ireland land cruise. Okay. Ireland sounds like fun. Yep. I'll be in the morning chats also. Danny, you're amazing. I have an experiment I'm doing. It is a video of me playing records and talking. Probably will put up at 11:30 today. Can I get some honest opinions, trying to see if I should do it again. It's a video of me playing records. Now, question. Is it copyrighted music? Are you putting up a video of copyrighted music? Because as you know, that won't work. Now, is it a short? Now, short, it'll do it. But if it is not a short, you may have a problem putting up a video. It's funny about videos that, okay, the lives you can get away with for a minute. Ask Willie for a minute. You'll get flagged, but putting up a video, yeah, you might, be careful about that one. Although you're not monetized yet, it won't affect your monetization or anything. But, you'll see. I'm not going to say any more of that. You know what you're doing. And they'll let you know if you messed up some way. So they'll tell you if no, you can't post this video. But that does sound like a cute idea. I hope it's a short, because if it's short, you'll be able to do it. And I can't wait to see it. Amy, it's real. Some of these ladies my age can get quite aggressive. You mean to tell me that now I got to worry about getting into a fisticuff with somebody in the casino? Cruising capers, you'll be in my neck of the woods. Yes, you will be near Lori. Lori also lives near Jacksonville, and she also gets on the Elation. So y'all will run into each other sooner or later, I promise you. Yeah, that definitely can start a fight. See, I can't say how I would react. I know. I mean, I don't feel that strongly about any slot machine, but it would really irritate me if somebody was that rude. And that just don't even make sense, okay? I mean, not just a fight on Carnival. Just because you're old, I'm old too, don't mean that you can't be told about yourself. I know I would probably be on the edge of getting in trouble, because I would have probably said something like, excuse me, but I was on this chair. Oh my gosh. Keisha, hey Keisha, welcome in. Hello, Miss Vicky and chat folk. Happy Monday, everyone. We were just talking about your buddy Bill. We didn't realize he was still on a cruise and out on the West Coast at Ensenada. I don't think he's going to be able to get off. You'll have to give me the dates of that cruise. Maybe we sailed together. You talking about me? I did put it up on my shipmate, I think. Maybe I didn't. I think I have to look it up. Yeah. I'll have to look it up on Carnival and tell you what the dates are. Because I plan to put it up on my shipmate. It's one of the few carnivals I can put on my shipmate. All the rest of them, either the names have changed of the ship, or they weren't keeping any records during the 90s. Okay. Whatever. The fun ship. They obviously decided my cruises on ecstasy and fantasy are just they don't exist. Danny says, I'll let you know because Jen's there and TNT. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people up in the Chicago area. Somebody recently. Oh, yeah, Team Reese. Team Reese is up there too. So there's a lot of people up there. We should, well, not during the winter though, girlfriend. Nope. Got to wait till it gets warm. Nobody will go out there. Wait till it's warm, and then we're going to have to all meet up there. Danny, you're lucky. My presents are socks and toothbrushes. Oh, that's funny. After party. It's okay. I'm late. I am on the Dream headed to Barcelona for dry dock. That's right. You're going across the Atlantic, aren't you? How is that working out? Oh yeah, you did say it was rough. Okay. Okay, dudes. I hope it's safe. That sounds pretty rough. Dancing. People dancing. Dance party. We were supposed to do it Thursday. Are we still going to do a dance party Thursday? Should I plan for that, or should I wait till next Thursday? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen Wednesday, as I was telling y'all about my situation with my son-in-law. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Linda Toman. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in. I'll post it after this. Thank you. Okay, y'all. Laura is going to post the picture that she sent me late one night. I think you sent it late one night because I didn't see it until the morning when I woke up. And I woke up and I looked at the picture and I'm like, okay, I only got like 20,000 questions right now. Okay. So she gonna post the picture so y'all can see the picture she sent to me. Keisha. Where are you going to post it, Laura? She's gonna post it on her YouTube channel, right? I hope so. Tell us where you're gonna post it, girl. Morning, beautiful Miss Bernice. Hi, Miss Bernice. Yes, it's copywritten. All the songs got flagged, but I'm good because I ain't getting paid. Well, but the bad news though is when you get ready and you are paid, you ain't gonna be able to play it. Here's what you do: you put it in vertical, run it for less than 3 minutes. Isn't 3 minutes the limit for shorts now? I don't even know. But I think you can get away with it then. I don't know. We have to ask Mr. Willie, the the resident expert in getting flagged. We'll have to ask him. If it's copywritten music, I think you can still play it as a short, and I think a short is under 3 minutes. I think. If I jump over the line, I will change the directions. It cannot be shown in Belarus. Belarus. Okay. That's funny. I didn't think about that, but yeah, sometimes when you do a short, it cannot be seen in certain places, and it doesn't really affect my shorts much. I've got quite a few that say cannot be shown in certain territories, limited, restricted, and there's still 1,200 views. So it really doesn't affect it that much for me. Georgia. Hey, hi Georgia, what's up? Hi foodies and everyone. Welcome in. I tell you what, it's late, y'all. Soon Ryan will be coming on for his 11:30 Food Tank Live Fish Tank Live. Okay, I'm thinking about food. No, I have not ate yet, and my stomach is growling, y'all. I had some coffee with some collagen in it this morning for breakfast. That's all I've had so far. I didn't make a sandwich. I'm just totally out there, y'all. Yeah, I will put it on Shipmate. I just have to find it. I saw it on Carnival's website. I was totally shocked that they still remembered they got one of my Carnival previous cruises on there. Whatever. I wonder if would they do a casino match for me? Because would Carnival do a casino match for me? I got to get to work creating Bye, everyone. Yoda, you got to get to work. See you later, Yoda. Lori, we have doctor's appointments the next couple weeks. Okay. Please post it, Lori. I've been subscribed for a while. We're subscribed to Lori. Lori does not even normally post content, but she's going to post this because I think this qualifies as content, but I don't think you should hold that one back. I think you should show it to everybody. I'll try to do it on YouTube. Not sure how to do it. All you do is go to your channel and it will say post in that line of stuff that you can do, and everything you can think of there. It will say post. Just click on post and then you'll go to the post and you can add the picture at the post, just like you do on Facebook. It's really not that much different. So there you go. I have total confidence that you will be able to figure it out. Hit the like button, y'all. If you have a community tab or one that says post, you'll have an option to add a picture, Lori. I think she does. I think she's got enough people on her. She's got a lot of people subscribed to her, considering she doesn't have any content. I don't know. We'll have to check that out, Lori. Hi, Linda. Have to check it out. Hashtag food tank empty. Yep. Okay. Yeah, food tank is empty. I got a warning yesterday from a video I uploaded, had a little fireball playing. I just let YouTube remove the music. I know, it's not even worth going through all them changes. Just take it out, y'all. YouTube does give you some options. Now, in this particular situation, though, Nettie, where you're wanting to play the music, obviously you don't want them to take the music out. So, like I said, try a vertical 3-minute video, and see if it will do it that way. I post anyway, and I just see if it gets 3,000 to 200 views. LOL, I'll be amazed. Thanks for your advice, Vicky. Hey, we're going to try and figure out some way for you to show your video. There's always a workaround, girl, always. Keisha was the one that caused me to have to keep my messed up puzzle video. Hello, Tim Reese. Hi, Kiki. Kiki, are you listening to this craziness? We've been talking. You were one of the one persons that said that promotions is something you regretted. You got to tell me why, girlfriend, because now that is on my brain. I need to know, why did you regret that? Let me know. Even if you have to send me a message, just let me know. I ain't going to do anything until I find out what happened. I'm subscribed to Lori and I'll watch and post it. Cool. She commented before I could delete it. Vicky, they have brought on a pickleball pro for this Journey cruise. That's cool. Oh my goodness. The lady that's in charge of sales for Royal Caribbean she's not a pickleball pro, but she is a pickleball tournament winner on Royal Caribbean. She's the head of sales. And oh my gosh. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, thank you for that information, Will. Journey's cruise, huh? Wow. Busy getting breakfast in the galley. Very fitting for this this stream. I'm going to tell you, best oatmeal ever. Go to the oatmeal section over there at where they normally have the salads at. That particular kiosk is called Well Made, I think. Oatmeal, brown sugar, and butter. Girl. Every day. Every day. First it was African chitlins. Now it's food tank. I didn't say African chitlins. Yeah, that was Cheryl. They must have took my channel status away. Hashtag grow doesn't work. Oh no. What? You can do hashtag grow. Did you put just hashtag grow? Why would it do that? Okay, Lori says, I didn't see your hashtag grow. Where is it at? Lori, I don't see hashtag grow. Are you sure you actually put this in here? Try it again. Glenn, hey Glenn, welcome in. Nice to see you, sweetie. Welcome in. Hope all of y'all had a nice weekend. I got to get off of here because it's time for Ryan to come on. I've been on here a long time. Live damn nails. Don't know what happened. I must have skipped past all that because I was trying to roll down, y'all. Okay, we're in hashtag grow. Lori, try to type hashtag grow again. Sometimes when other people are typing hashtag grow, it doesn't show. It didn't show. So try typing hashtag grow. Like Don and Gary just did, and it didn't come up. So they're going to have to type hashtag grow again. There you are, Lori. There you are. So you're still channel status. No worries. Hilarious. But yeah, we have super people with blue wrenches in here, like Lori, like Angie and Danny. So don't worry. No worries. There it is. We got you, girl. We got you. Okay. So we do have the long 2-minute outro, which means that you guys have plenty of time to connect with each other and go to these channels and also type hashtag grow if you have not already. So thank you guys for coming in and spending this Manic Monday with me. I think I covered everything. The dance party thing we still did not talk about. Don't know if we're going to do that Thursday night or not. Would be fun. Would be fun. I haven't talked to Chet. Chet's going to be leaving soon. He's going on the April cruise, but hey, we still got to get through March, so he's with us for a while. Oh no. I got a ping by my husband saying that Juan's labs came back fine. Juan is my poodle. How funny is that? But anyway, okay, y'all. Well, I'm out of here. Thank you for coming. We're here Monday through Friday. I keep forgetting to say that. I got to do at least one of these videos with everything on the front so that when people view it, they know. Okay, y'all? Because I think that's what that and the fact that on the phone, you cannot see the live chat, I don't think, later. You can do it on the PC, but I don't think you can do it on the phone. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. But can you open the live panel on the phone afterwards and I just can't see it? I don't know. But anyway, we're out of here, y'all. Have a great day. Tomorrow's Q&A Tuesday. Have your questions ready. Y'all sound like y'all already got some questions. I'm just saying. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Be sure to check out Ryan. He's coming on in just a few minutes. You got 2 minutes to say goodbye to everybody. And also, yes, we do dance party this week or next week before I leave. Okay. Before you leave for sure, Danny. So everybody have a great day and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And Ryan is typing hashtag grow as we
Waves crash loud, they don't say please. I'm out here chasing all them breeze beats. Clock ticking fast like a heart in a race. But I'm so stepping in my own space. Anchors drop, but I cut the chain. Don't need no edge, just my own name. I'm a runaway tide, I'm a rebel seed. No map, no guide, just wild and free. Sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow, water. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, I'm gone. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow, water. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, I'm gone. Sail away, sail away. Sky splits wide like a vinyl scratch. Moon's the DJ light in my pad. Stars are the crowd, they twinkle and sway. I'm spitting verses while the night play. The deep hum bass of the ocean below echoes my pulse, it's a live show. Every wave a beat, every gust around. Lost and I love it, it's my time. Sail away. Leave the past behind. Sail away. Storms can't cloud my mind. Sail away. Horizon's all I see. Sail away. It's just the sea and me. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away.